For Boeing, a fiery flight leads to another plane grounding in a 2-year corporate spiral. More than 100 Boeing 777 aircraft with a specific type of Pratt & Whitney engine have been pulled out of service after an exploding engine on United Flight 328 over the skies of Colorado led to an emergency U-turn.
Denver, departure United 328 Heavy Mayday aircraft just experienced engine failure, need a turn immediately.
In the U.S., federal aviation regulators have demanded stepped-up inspections of the engine type that rained down on a home, a soccer pitch, and streets of Colorado. Before the plane landed, remarkably with no injuries inside or outside of the plane. Aviation experts blame hollow engine blades that apparently broke off and started the fire.
It not only blew through the case and blew through the cowling, but actually penetrated the fuselage, damaging the fuselage, the wing, and blowing out a window, causing a depressurization.
That led Boeing managers in Chicago to call for the global grounding of a limited number of 777s that had been flying only from the U.S., Japan, and South Korea. The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration is now investigating whether the fan blades failed because they were damaged and that damage went undetected in routine inspection, or whether there was a manufacturing flaw that led to the explosion. That could mean wider problems. Analysts say this engine failure is less catastrophic for Boeing than the flight control problems found to have caused 2 crashes that killed 346 passengers and grounded the then brand new 737 MAX aircraft for nearly 2 years. It's just now returning to service.
This is the kind of thing which happens from time to time with highly stressed modern machinery. A fault which hadn't been detected before suddenly makes itself known, and everything is frozen for a while an inspection takes place to try and correct it. This is not a total systemic fault like the MAX problem was.
Still, after the grounding of a MAX plane that was expected to be the company's most lucrative and a pandemic that's kept millions of passengers on the ground, the 777's problems mark another black eye for an already battered company. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Chicago.